Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to another video of Dyson Sphere Program. I've already got diamonds. They're being brought over this way anyway. I got diamonds being made over there, and it's these right here. Strange matter. I got the deuterium over there. That's plastic, there's graphene. I thought I was making some of those. I made the deuteron fuel rods. Made those by hand. Particle container, iron ingots, and these. Well, I got the particle containers over here. The iron ingots, that should be fairly simple. Making particle container. No, I'm not actually using those yet, am I? I've got the particle container bit. I haven't got the iron and the deuterium bit. So I kind of want to bring those over this way. And also the other item that I'm making. We've got deuterium over here. So I could make the manufacturing facility over this side. That would be fairly simple. I could just get another supply line. Ooh. I don't even need to get another supply line, do I? Because I've got 3 items here. I've only got 1 item coming in through there. But I've got to be able to supply them. I haven't got a supply one over this side. So I've got to build a supply one. Close that all back up again. Alright, we can do this. We can absolutely do this. We want to go into there. We want to go to the buildings and planetary logistics. I want to make one of those. I can make one of those, so I don't have enough particle containers. If I go and actually pick up the particle containers, I also don't have 40 of these. I've got the other bits. I just want to make sure I've got... Yeah, let me grab some of these right here. There, if I go and take that... I've only got... Those numbers are decreasing. That's worrisome. I think the main reason that those numbers are decreasing is purely... Oh! Power! I have no power! Consumption demand, generation capacity. Right, we need to upgrade power. I'm going to upgrade these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. That's just going to help those out a little bit. And, oh, I've already taken 200 of them. Right, I've got 5 of those right there. I'm going to just quickly upgrade those 5. If I do... that second, that's going to get me 5 more of them, and then I'm going to... What else did I want? You know, I don't even know what else I wanted to do. I needed to go and get 10 more of those. That's what I'm flying off to go and get. And then I can start upgrading that bit. I can start making them while we go and deal with some power. Wait, what? Why have I only got 1? Where's the rest of them? I'm waiting on these. It's because the electromagnetic turbines aren't coming out this way. I got 1 in there. That is terrible. And that is entirely down to the fact that I'm not making these or these very quickly. And it's actually down to the fact that I'm not making enough of these. It's down to these. We need to make more of them. So I've got to be able to move these belts around a little bit and... shuffle things a bit so that I can get some more of them being made. What's the best way to do this, then? I've got iron going that way, and I've got these rings coming in that way. They go up to that point there. I kind of need to bring them down earlier, but I don't think I can even do that. We've got 3 items that come in here. This is a little bit of a squeeze in here, which doesn't make it very easy. So can I do this from somewhere else? Like I mean, if I can get those 3 belts over this way, then it'll be easy. But it's getting the 3 belts over there. So what we're going to need to do first is we're going to need to break the belt up here. I'll move that back a little bit. Then this one, I'll just remove that. And I'm going to do the same to that belt right there. I'm just going to go back over to there. And I'm going to also cut you down there. And I'm going to take logistics belt. We're going to hook it into there. And that one does come down. I just need to knock it back by 1 more space. That one's actually going to have to go back by 2. And then that will come down to that point right there. So if I can knock that, knock both of those back a little bit further, 1, 2, 1, 2, like that. Because then what I also want to do is I need to have some splitters on these. So we've got to have logistics, and we're going to put splitters in here. Now, I don't want the ones on the ground. I'm actually going to want those types of splitters. So I'm going to put one here. It's got to be in line. Research speed in there, plus 30% logistics and 50% other ones, and yeah.
You have unlocked the logistics carrier engine level 4. It allows the logistics vessel to warp, but they will consume 2 space warpers back and forth to transport cargo. So needs to make sure there are enough space warpers in the interstellar logistics station at any time.
Okay. We can do that. This is going to be a little bit more tricky than I thought. Because it's getting these 2 put in so that I'm able to... Actually, no, it's not going to be that bad. We should be able to do this. The problem is going to be joining these belts in up here. So I've got the belt up there. I want to do that with the level 2 belts because that's what we've got here. So that will go into there like that. But it drops down a little bit first. So if I can rotate, it doesn't like building out above these. I can bring that up like that. But then it doesn't like coming out here. So I'm going to need to put that one out that far, like that. And then that doesn't want to go in there. We're going to have to then delete 1 piece off of there, like that. And then I can go back and I can join on. And that one will connect into there. So I've got that first bit. Can I get this next one joined in? Yes. Right, so those bits join in there. That's the first easy part. I then need to remove a couple of pieces off of those, like that. And then we can take the belt. So this belt is going to come out. The end point must be horizontal, but that will actually just go straight across the belts and can go down to a low point like this. So I can remove both of those, and I can remove that down to the ground over there. I can then go and take a belt out of here, and that one can join straight in there. This belt over here will come back, and that one will join into there. So that's now running again. The only slight problem I've got with this at the moment is I just need to remove both lots of these, because that's actually got to come back a little bit further. So I need to remove you over there, because I need to have that belt in there. We're going to go with the green ones, because then we can upgrade those afterwards. That belt has got to come over like this. Then we can bring this one. That one's going to have to come out that way, so we're going to have to rotate it. I need to go up like that, and one there, and then it can drop back down. And this one over here is going to have to do the same. That one's going to go over there, and then it will come back down in. So that goes that way. Right, that's the first bit done. Then I need to come over here, and I need to have this iron come out. That's actually going to have to drop down to the ground level to there, and then we can take it up. And it will do that. We can delete those two. And then that will drop back down to the ground. So we've just put that one straight flip up and over on that belt. We've got these bits joined in over here. So next what I need to do is I need to be able to take these. This has got to split this line now. And I will use the fast one here. This is going to be fairly simple to do this. So that's going to come out to that point. It's going to have to step over to the side there. And then it can travel up through there. The next one... we'll be able to do that as well, but this is one here. This one's going to have to go up and over. So we have to bring two belts up this way. And it's going to have to go in this way. I'll cut that. Just going to cut back by one more, I think. And then I'll go in here. That one's going to go up to that point. And then over to here. And in that way. You will go out that way like that. And then I'll take this one and we go with our up and over. I actually want to bring that forward by one. There, that's perfect. That will drop into there. And then I can have this one. I can get rid of 3 of those like that. And I can take this one here and then I can join it back in. And that just steps over the belt just like that. Absolutely perfectly. I'm liking this, and then I can take logistics belt. That one will go here, and it will run out, and it will go to that point right there. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have an upgrade on there. I'm going to upgrade that belt. Those two are already upgraded, and I'm going to upgrade that belt right there that's running in. Oh, wait a minute. I'm pressing U. I need to press shift. Upgrade that whole belt coming in and upgrade that whole line that's coming in there. It's more like it. It doesn't matter if that one's not upgraded. That one can stay as it is. We're making progress. Ladies and gentlemen, we are actually making some decent progress. So if I can bring that one over that way, you can go over as well, and you can go over there as well. That is 3 lots of belts going all the way through. I can then take that one. It's this one here that I want to shift copy, not that one, as I don't have those fast. Oh, wait a minute. Can I make those fast upgraded ones? I need the particle bands for that, so we won't worry about that. We will shift click that one so that we can copy that in. And you can see with that blueprint, it's actually intelligently moving these around where they need to be intelligently moved to. So I'm going to put that one right over that side. And then another one there. Another one there. And let me just extend this belt out a little bit. One there. That's going to go here. Here and here, like that. And then I can shift click that one. Paste that out there like that. Got all of those in place. I can now go and have a power pole. That one's going to go in there. I need to get power on this other side. I'll do that in a second. I'm just going to put the belt in on the back side over here. And because I didn't have a belt down, it didn't actually put the inserters in here, the sorters, rather. I want to choose a starting facility that's going to come out like that. That's what we want to do. There, and that one. You out here, and you out here like this. Right, there's that bit down there, and then I can have power again. That one is going to go there. And I can just bring it out over here. I'm going to... You know, I don't even need to upgrade that one at all. That one can just stay as it is. And that can go straight in and join in onto that belt. Yes! Haha! There we go! Right. I will just upgrade this belt a little bit over here. That one. If I upgrade that a little bit... That's going to help matters. Because then what we've got is we have these over here. These are now making as fast as they possibly can. I've got a storage facility there, and these are bypassing that storage facility, which we don't want. We don't want that to happen, do we? So I'm going to have to do this slightly differently. I need the storage facility to be storaging. I know how I can do this. If I just get rid of that one right there, I can just take a belt here. Just have that slow belt. I can go back that way, and it can go here. And it can drop into there, like that. So these will always take priority over the ones there that are backing up into that storage already. I'm going to take those, because they're about to start emptying out now. We're already using up those motors faster than they can be. But now that I've got more of these sort of going through, that's definitely going to help things. And magnetic coils. How many do I need? I only need 2. So why are they going in so slowly? Is it just me, or are they going in? Are they loading really painfully slowly on those magnetic coils? I got level 2 thingies on this. They do seem to be holding up ever so slightly on that. And you in here, you're definitely holding up. So I'm going to need to do some level 3 upgrades on some of these. I don't want too many of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll make 10 of them, because I am using up some of these engines, these motors, and they are rather valuable ones. So I can then go here. So I can upgrade that one to a level 4. I'll upgrade that to a level 4. Upgrade that. And you in here as well with your iron. Right. That seems pretty good now. And then if I have a look in here, now it's staying properly full. So that is going maximum. Power supply is obviously the next big issue. We do have to go and do something about that. We're going to want... I've got energy exchange. The power conversion facility not only store the surplus electric energy, but also release electric energy stored in the full accumulator. Power transmission, power conversion. To make a full... Is it the energy exchanger that I want? The ray receiver. Power transmission. I'm confused now. Which is the one that I want then? Can not only store the surplus electric energy in a power grid into an empty accumulator to make a full accumulator, it can also release the electric energy stored in the full... So what's the point of making this? Accumulated 90 megajoules. That one accumulated 90 megajoules. Output power 45 megawatts. This is 900 kilowatts. Oh, I see. It just releases it faster than what the accumulator does. Right, it's the ray receiver that I want. I want some of these. I want some more of these. I can make 6 at the moment, apparently. I need some photon combiners. I've got a stack of those. 20 of these. These are kind of like the... It's these magnetic rings. That's the sticking point for those. We'll deal with that. We have actually filled all of this up. I'm going to take 250 of them. I'm going to use a lot of them. I know I am using up a lot of them. And then I want to go over this way somewhere. I think I've got the other kind of crystal-y type thingy-majiggy that I wanted, which is ray receiver. These. Aren't I making these somewhere? I am making photon combiners. 106 of those now. That's one and a little bit of stacks. And that means then if I go to the ray receivers, I can make 12 of these now, because I went and got a whole load of those. I've got these. I've got only a few bits of high purity silicon. So if I can get some more high purity silicon from over here, I've got a storage of this. There is my storage of high purity silicon. If I take 6 of those as well, and then I go and look and I can now make 19 ray receivers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right, so I've used up all of those. Let's make 12. I'll make 12 of these, and I will now go to a pole. I will put 6 on each of the poles. They don't fit all that well with everything that we've already got here at the poles, but I mean, we can kind of squeeze them in. So we can add to our overall power generation. I've already been to the other pole, and I've gone and put down as many as I could up there. I'll put 1 in there. That's it. I've run out of ray receivers. Okay, so I've got all of those now in place, and if we go and if we click on, say, that one there, strength 62%, that's currently doing 2.6 megawatts. There's not a lot going on with that one, but I mean, it's got some. If I pop up to the other pole a minute, we will find that there's a lot more coming in from that one, because that one is currently in season, which is definitely gonna help. We've got the power poles coming up. There we go. Now, if you look at these guys up here, this is looking a whole lot better. This is a new one that I've just gone and dropped down. I've got 6 there. This one's been here a while. 10.8 megawatts. Max output is 12.5. Plus 10 logistics drone carrying capacity, plus 100 logistics vessels. That's fantastic, that is. Yeah, a whole load more being carried around with those. That is absolutely fantastic. And so the power generation in here is looking pretty good. We got 12.5 megawatts. It's on 10.9 right there. Ray receiving efficiency 75%. Requested power. That's all looking pretty good. So then if I go and have a look over this way and have a look at the general power grid, consumption demand is 260, generation capacity is 251. So we're getting a little bit closer towards full generation capacity, which is a good thing, but we kind of need more generation. And this is like that energy exchanger kind of seems halfway useful, but again, it doesn't seem brilliant. There does seem to be some issues with that, so I'm not really sure about that one. It's how do I beam more power? Right, wide area power distribution provides longer range power transmission and larger power supply. Now the problem with that is it has an idle consumption, but it still requires the power that we've got down on the planet rather than pulling in power from up in space, which I'd say is a bit of an issue. I don't really want it to do that. Dyson Sphere. We've got... Well, I need to build a vertical launching silo. That's kind of one of the next things that we want to do. I think I need to make more of these. I mean, it's starting to look better. The longer that these have been on the ground, the better things are looking. I've now got consumption demand 250 with capacity at a higher rate, which does suggest that maybe the accumulators have now filled up. I've got... No, that's not the accumulators. Where's my accumulator field? There's my accumulator field over there, and these are actually starting to fill up. So I got that one right there, status 0 watts. That one is 0 watts as well. Okay, they're all empty. That one's not. Charging power. Accumulated 18 megajoules. So they are now actually generating, they're now charging up, which is good. We want them to charge up, and then there'll be even less demand going into the place after this. Now, these thermal power units in here. Thermal power plant. What can it actually burn? It is 80% energy efficient, which is not great. Combustible materials, such as coal. So I guess we just want to bring in this material that we've got right here. We could go and put that in. I think maybe I should load this one up. I mean, we could add these in. Like, there's only a few. I just need to add in, like, a couple of these sorters into this side. Need loads of them. One in there. One in there. And one in there. Thermal power plant right here. 2.16 megawatts. So that's as much as they can produce, is 2.16, which is not wonderful, but I mean, it is still better than nothing. They're all 2.16. That's 10 megawatts there. Does help, and we are making a lot of these. It's not like we got a shortage of them. So I think that we're going to be alright with that bit. I think that bit is going to be fine. So that's the power situation taken care of. Let's just go back over this way and see how all the engine units and stuff are now doing. Now that I've got full power in here, it's working flat out. We're making 45 per minute of those. We're making 90 per minute in total. These over this side, we're cutting through those pretty quick. I'm making 30 per minute for those, which means that we're filling up the storage in here fairly rapidly. I mean, I've got 130 that I'm carrying around, but I need to carry those around because I need them for other things. Right. That bit done. So I wanted to go and actually make one of these right here, planetary logistics, and then I went round and the reason that I was kind of like getting other bits going on, and I've now got a number of additional particle containers. So if I just go and take 10 of them, actually I'm going to take another stack of those like that, and we're going to go back into here, and it's the planetary logistics station. I want to make just one of those. I don't need to make any more than that at the moment. But what I do need for these is I need these engine units to come down, and in order for those engine units to get down here, they started coming down here after this had backed up. My storage in here had kind of like filled, but then I went and took 250 out of here. Is that now emptying out? It seems to be emptying out. This one's nearly full, so once that one's full, then we don't need to worry about it. The actual slow point on this now is the speed that this is transferring the belts from this one to this one. And I'd actually like that to speed up a bit, because if we can do that just a little tiny bit faster and transfer the completed belts across from here into this one, they're going to make it a little bit faster. Yes, they do consume our supermagnetic rings, but one supermagnetic ring makes 3 pieces of belt, which is pretty good. That's not a bad rate of production going in there. And that's very, very rapidly going to fill up the last slot on here, which means then all of the supermagnetic rings and those motors over there, they will all back up the lines, which will then head out in the other direction, and we get to use those for the other bits that we want. That's it. This one has backed up and stopped. This one has backed up and stopped. This is all completely full. I mean, I've only got 400. Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.